Strength makes you dominant, and these 10 beasts of superstars are absolutely destroying their opponents in every duel. This is the top 10 strongest football players in today's game. This might be the only list this guy doesn't come out on top. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the most influential players on the planet, and the billionaire footballer definitely has the stats and trophies to back up this claim. But other than his amazing skills and IQ on the field, the man is also in peak physical condition. He can often be seen working out to maintain his Greek godlike physique, and even his son seems to enjoy working out with his father. Ronaldo is also known for his amazing free kicks, which seem more like cannonballs than just being kicked by a human. He might not be the strongest player out there, but he's definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing. Romelu Lukaku. The Belgian striker is the country's all-time leading scorer, and is known as a power striker more than a natural goal scorer. Lukaku stands 6.26 feet tall and weighs roughly 227 pounds, making him a formidable opponent on the soccer pitch. Lukaku has a lot of muscle. Look at his massive biceps. He's a stunning example of male fitness. Lukaku is built like a tank, with massive legs and biceps that look like they could smash anything. But that's only one of the many reasons he's so good at striking powerfully while still keeping control of the ball. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a mercurial talent who also happens to be one of the most physically imposing players in football. He's the perfect example of what it means to have an excellent touch for a large man. It's mind-boggling to think that a man of his size can handle a football with such dexterity and grace. But he's also not hesitant to get into physical confrontation with opponents if it becomes necessary. In spite of the fact that he has always been met with skepticism in England, it's unarguable that he's possessed the necessary skills to flourish in the Premier League if the opportunity had been presented to him. Victor Wanyama. Victor is noted for his well-toned physique and great power, which he employs to win the majority of aerial confrontations and defend the goal against all attacks, even if that means scoring off opposing players with the sheer size of his muscles. He's also really quick, which is a key part of what makes him such a great player. You might mistake him for a bouncer if you spotted him on the street. However, this individual is also a professional soccer player who currently represents CF Montreal in Major League Soccer. He stands 6 foot 1 inch tall and weighs more than 190 pounds. His biceps are so huge that he could certainly squeeze a watermelon into juice. Victor isn't even the most jacked player in the world, he's simply the most jacked athlete from Kenya. Van Dyke's strength is well known, and it's about what you'd expect from a 6 foot 3 inch man. He can easily shrug off opponents with a simple shoulder poke, and the 30-year-old is rarely seen coming in second place in a physical confrontation. However, the biggest demonstration of his athletic abilities can be seen in the clip where he effortlessly scoops up the Frenchman, weighs 95 kilograms. Well, this explains why attackers choose to stay away from him on the field. George Illobi is a Cameroonian soccer player who currently plays as a defender for Maidstone United in the National League. He's already an outlier among professional soccer players, standing 5'9" and weighing 210 pounds. But that's not all. His body fat proportion is merely 6%, indicating that muscle makes up the majority of his visible mass. He's enormous. He has huge biceps, a broad chest, and a neck that might easily be mistaken for a tree trunk. He's been dubbed a gentle giant, which seems like a good way to characterize him. He may be massive, but he's also incredibly agile on the field and boasts supernatural strength, the kind that can be seen from the stands. he employs his physique to add agility and power to his game, which has served him well throughout his career. Hulk is another significant name that can be seen on the list of the top 10 strongest footballers in the world in 2022. Givanildo Vera de Souza is a Brazilian international footballer who has been nicknamed a clone of the character Hulk from the Avengers franchise for as long as anyone can remember. The footage showing him kicking a ball with such force that the goalkeeper himself went into the goal with the ball went viral. In addition to that, he has scored many goals from long range, which is evidence of his strength. Hulk is a member of Atlético Mineiro team that plays in Brazil right now. He was a member of Proto and helped the team win a number of league titles. Traore has always had footballing talent, having been taken into Barcelona's youth squad at the tender age of 8, and he's been regarded as possessing quick acceleration and high levels of strength in recent years. Even before he got popular, people had been talking about his amazing physique. It's simple to see where those comments about strength originate from when you look at the man. He's a true beast, with a build more akin to rugby than football, and one you don't see very frequently these days in the world's most competitive league. But it's even more perplexing how he manages to get so big. Adama has been quoted as saying that he doesn't perform any kind of weight training, and that he's simply genetically blessed with the ability to grow muscular mass very quickly. What comes to mind when you picture a soccer player? Well, it definitely isn't a 6'3", 210-pound giant with massive calves. Well, Danny Shida is exactly that sort of player. He was a professional footballer for Queen Park Rangers, Bolton Wanderers, and a number of other English clubs. He was also one of the best defenders and a giant center back. In his prime, he was a rock-solid defender who made life more difficult for strikers with his tall and imposing stature. Danny Shida played 32 times for Nigeria's national team. He's a seasoned championship player, second division in England. He was so strong that people started calling him the Beast. Adebayo Akinfenwa isn't your typical soccer player. With a weight of 225 pounds and a height of 6 feet, the English striker for League One club Wycombe Wanderers is a beast. His body is made entirely of muscle, and his football skills are unmatched. He may not be the fastest player on the planet, but he is unquestionably one of the most powerful. So, how does he pull it off? How can this enormous man score so many goals while keeping up with some of the world's most athletic players? Well, the answer is hard work. When he's not training or playing for Wycombe Wanderers, Akinfenwa spends at least 2 hours a day lifting weights and doing other strength workouts, according to ESPN FC. In addition, he conducts cardio workouts to assist him in retaining his pace despite his size. What are your thoughts on all this? Let us know in the comments. Also, remember to leave a like and subscribe to our channel.